Hey guys, what's going on? The Pulsar Model 8200, a new EQ that is not afraid to change it up a little bit. So it's based on a GML, George Massenburg EQ, that's been in mastering studios for decades. And what Pulsar didn't do is they didn't shy away from doing some interesting and useful additions. So one of them, obviously, being this graphical display here, where we can see all the changes that we're doing up here or down here and see that immediately being represented. So if we're changing the width, we can see that change right there. It's sort of like an additional radar screen. Plus, you do have that analyzer. You can also change the scale here, obviously. That is not new. And you have an in and an out meter. In combination with the auto gain, you can make sure that the in and the out remain the same. You have an infinite spectrum, so that reacts slower. You have a fast and a slow response as well. And you can go mid-side or you can go stereo. But that's not just all. There is more. So one of the things is the de-esser. A de-esser is built in with a delta, so you can really focus in or zoom in on the S's or anything that is harsh. Let us do this. We're going to go into stereo mode. We're going to link, or actually no, we're going to do this in mid-side mode. There you go, and not link. And then we're going to talk about high pass, sub, tilt, air, and low pass. So the cool thing is with the sub, these are the low lows, a gentle lift. You got to look at it more like on a minus 12 dBs because it's a very gentle lift here. And then on the air as well, polish the sound a little bit. Then you got a high pass filter. And then you have that infamous tilt where after you're done changing things, you still have the ability to kind of like move it in the favor of a little bit brighter or a little bit darker. And you could even, you know what, automate this in a session during verse or chorus or some special passages to give the mix a little bit more dynamic. And I'm talking about, 0.5 dB on one side or something like that. Let's go to the song a little bit. This is the sideband here. Making the sides brighter, making the sides darker. A little bit of air. And a low pass filter. The sides don't always have to be so super bright. Not always. Let's look at the mid. Center, give it a bit more center presence. There we go. And then the nice thing is, whatever you do here, let me actually amplify it here to a -6 so it's more obvious. You can use the gain scale to kind of like, you know what, I did too much, but I like what I did, I just did too much of it. You can reduce it or you can even amplify it. It's a very cool feature. All right, let's bring it in very slowly here. Here we go. Out. In. You can see how it sounds more muffled this way. Yes, what else do we have? Well, it's oversampling 2, 4, and 8 in real time, and then 2, 4, and 8 in offline. So basically when you render it out. And again, here we're very close in input and output, as you can see. Here's mids and sides. And I think that's a very useful feature. Auto gain is really, really, really often overlooked. Here we can, again, solo. I showed this before. I'm saying, drawing your attention to it. Here, gives you that info box, but solo it, solo the sides, and listen to the sides. And if you listen to sides of successful records over time, you get an idea how sides sound. I mean, it's kind of a weird way of looking at music, but yeah, it's something to learn from if you just listen to side information. At least I do that in my free time. So here we have it, a very powerful EQ with a very powerful display also. Here's infinite spectrum. You can turn it on or off, make it slower to get more of an overview. So I think this EQ for me has pretty much everything I would need in an EQ. Maybe a second de-esser would be nice. Hi-hats going on. If I turn this off, there we go. And you can certainly make it smoother and smoother and smoother. I definitely see this on instrument buses, on the drums, on the guitar bus to de-harsh things. Also, the fact that these knobs have different colors make it very easy for me to get used to them and to kind of like instinctively gravitate towards them. And again, the sub, like band axe all, what's it called? A band axe all EQ, so the dangerous backs with an air band. I do like that quite a bit. But I think you're getting an idea. This is a useful tool. Well done. Thank you for auto gain. Thank you for oversampling. And thank you for adding useful features. Massivebeatzz out.